I just wanted to double check and make sure it was okay to start using it again. After all, I'm not officially living here yet.
Well, that's a technicality. If you hadn't gone back to the farm to check on the girls, you wouldn't have to knock on the door, because we would have woken up together. Just like we're gonna wake up together tomorrow morning, and the morning after that, for the rest of our lives.
You make it sound so simple.
It is. Let me show you. What? What, is it the kids? I mean, you did tell them they could...
No, I haven't told them.
You?
Not yet.
Well, there's nothing stopping us now. Keith is gone.
This has nothing to do with Keith. It's about you and me. It's about us. And some unfinished business.
I'm so glad we're finally alone together.
I know, it's so nice, isn't it?
Hey, look, I'm sorry about letting Nick crash here. I didn't know he was such a slob.
Oh, it was fine having him here. Although when he said his new place was ready, I pretty much wanted to pack his suitcase for him.
I know, now that he's gone, I keep expecting Henry to show up.
Oh, that's not gonna happen. He's living large at the Lakeview. Although I don't know how he's paying for it.
He always seems to find a way.
Well, better there than here, right?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Listen, now that it's finally just the two of us, can we try and keep it that way for a little while at least?
Okay. I promise not to invite any more of my long-lost relatives.
Oh, good. Me either.
Yeah, I could bar the door. Or dig a moat.
Now, see, that's one of the perks of being in love with a construction guy. He can dig a moat in the morning, fix your leaky roof in the afternoon.
I'm pretty handy with some other things, too, you know.
Really? Want to show me?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's unacceptable. A guy doesn't just fall off the face of the earth without leaving a footprint of where he landed. Now, Paul Ryan's out there, and you find him.
Hey.
Hey, Will.
Still no sign of Paul?
Well, he's out there somewhere, and I'll find him and put him back where he belongs. But you probably don't want me to talk about your brother like that.
No. No, I know he should be in jail for what he did to Jennifer.
And that's where I'm going to put him if I have anything to do about it. But you're not here to talk about Paul.
No. But if you're busy, I can just come back later, Dad.
No, hey, you're kidding? I've always got time for my son. What's up?
I need your help with Mom.
Oh, boy, what's she done now?
She's trying to blackmail me into breaking up with Gwen.
And what's her ammo this time?
My trust fund. At first, she made sure I couldn't get my hands on it, and now she's saying she'll free it up. All I have to do is leave Gwen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Dad, I know that she doesn't think Gwen's such a good influence, and maybe you don't either, but I love her.
Aren't you a little young to know what love is?
Dad, I've grown up a lot in the last couple of years.
Yeah, I guess you have.
I just want you to talk to her.
Well, I'll try. I can't promise it'll do any good.
Somebody's got to convince her that it's my life and I can live it however I want.
That is a foolish and naive attitude. Now, you may not care about your future son, but I do. And it looks like I'm the only one in this family who does.
I can pretty much work any hours you want. I don't mind working nights, even the late shift.
Yeah, look, you seem like a nice girl and hardworking.
I'm a real hard worker, like I said. I was going to school.
But I mean, we're not slinging burgers over at Al's Diner. I need an experienced barista.
Okay, that I'm not, but I'm a quick study. I was always good at memorizing things in school. I'm quick on my feet.
Something tells me that's probably true. But I do have a number of applications I have to consider besides yours, so...
Well, if it means anything, I think she'd be perfect for the job.
Hello, Mrs. Snyder.
Hire her and you won't be sorry. She'll have the drill down in no time, I guarantee it. She's efficient,
Carly,
she's
stop.
friendly.
I'm serious. I don't need a character reference, especially not from you.
interfere.
I don't
just
need your
thought I
help,
could-
Carly. You do not know me well enough to vouch for me.
Excuse me, ladies. Just gonna. It's good seeing you, Mrs. Snyder.
Oh, great. You just blew that for me.
No, I didn't.
Why are you trying to interfere, Carly? So you can make yourself feel better about what you did to me?
Gwen, nobody wanted things to turn out the way they did.
Save it. You go home to your kids at night. I go home to nothing.
We didn't have a choice. Gwen, the baby had to go back to Jennifer. He's her son.
I know that. This is a waste of time.
Oh, Gwen, we're sisters. I want to be here for you. I want you to turn to me for help, not push me away.
But you keep messing up my life. I mean, at first, because you wanted to. Now, I guess you just can't help yourself.
I don't mean to mess up your life.
And stay out of it. Go home to your children. Be thankful that you have them. Be thankful that you can have more if you want.
So can you, when you're ready to.
No, Carly, I can't. Thanks to you, thanks to what you did to me, I can't ever have a child again.
Tell her, Dad, she's out of control.
I am not out of control. All I want is for you to finish high school and go to college.
Except that's not really what you want, is
What
it?
are you talking about?
You don't want me to think for myself. You obviously don't want me to live my own life. You just want me to be under your control for the rest of my life.
What I want is for you to make intelligent decisions about your future, and shacking up with some girl who has convinced you to quit school and start making babies does not qualify.
All right, stop it, both of you. Will's right. You're scared to lose him, to have him grow up, so you keep stepping on every choice he makes.
Thank you.
And you don't have it all figured out either, buddy. You keep floundering around trying to figure out what you want, and that's normal. It's okay for a guy your age, but I think you're confusing love with, something else.
Well, I guess I can't count on either of you.
Look, you got a right to live your own life, but you may not know how. That's why your mother wants you to get an education before you make any big decisions, and I don't see anything wrong with that.
I should listen to both of you, because your lives have turned out so well. No, thank you. I'm on my own.
Bravo, Hal. Did a great job there.
Well, I'm not going to pull any punches with him, but I'm also willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. You want him to be 10 for the rest of his life so you can mother him to
That's
death.
unfair.
How many mistakes have we made, Barbara? How many bad choices?
We have made plenty, which gives us experience. Enough to know that Gwen Norpick is going to drag him far further down than ever you and I ever would.
Maybe that's true, maybe not. But cutting off his funds so he's completely dependent on you is hardly the way to handle it.
No. The way to handle it is to show a united front.
Will already sees us as the enemy.
I don't care what he sees us as. I just want him away from that girl.
Did you hear that knocking?
You mean this?
No, I mean real knocking.
Shh, maybe they'll just go away.
Hey, Mike, it's Nick. You up?
Or maybe they won't.
I better see what he wants.
Okay, go ahead.
Yo, cuz. Is it a bad time?
Actually, yeah.
I'm sorry. I can leave.
No. It's all right, man. You're out of here. Come on in.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Actually, we were just talking about you.
Really?
Yeah, wondering how your new place is. You settling in okay?
Actually, I just got evicted.
They kicked you out? You just moved in.
What'd you do to the place? Morning. Hey, Jack. Wow, is this bad time?
No, it's a party day at Katie Mike's. Come on in.
Hello, Jack.
Nick. So I heard you were back from the hospital. I want to stop by and see how you were doing.
I'm doing good.
It's good to hear.
Yeah. Katie's the best cure there is.
Oh.
How you doing?
I'm fine. It's as well as can be expected. Moving in or out?
It's kind of up in the air. I thought I had an apartment, but it didn't work out.
Oh, that's too bad. It's got to be hard to focus on the job when you can't find a place to live.
I can understand after everything we've been through that you're a little cautious.
No, it's not that. It's just we came pretty close to losing each other because we weren't upfront about things.
Well, you were up front. I was a little more,
I'm not laying blame here. I'm just saying what we need to do is we need to do it right this time. No more confusion.
I'm not confused.
I'm not either.
anymore. No.
So let's do it right. I love you. I am nobody without you. Will you marry me again? Let's just do it all over.
Oh, nothing would make me happier. Yes, yes. Good.
All right, let's do it tonight. Tonight. We'll do it right now. We'll get the whole family together and we'll say our vows.
What, tonight? Wait a minute, you gotta give a girl a chance to prepare.
All I need is a place to stand up and tell everybody how much I love you.
Okay, that's all I need to. Okay, tonight we'll invite everybody that we love and matters to us.
It'll be simple. It'll be beautiful.
Yes, it will. Because we're back together again.
After so much.
Too much.
Hey, what's going on?
Everything's fine. Better than fine, as a matter of fact.
You tell her.
Okay.
And I will go tell the kids.
Tell me what? It's got to be good. I mean, think of my heart.
The best news ever.
Yes, wonderful news.
Oh.
We're back together again, and we're going to celebrate by renewing our vows tonight.
I'm so glad, Rosie. I'm just so glad. I really, of course, I knew. I knew it. It was just a matter of time. Everything has panned out just as I planned.
Oh, you're taking credit for the happy ending.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Well, I did what I had to do to ensure that you and Holden would get back together again.
Wait. What exactly did you do?
Nothing. Although I thought it. And you see, haven't I exhibited remarkable restraint?
That's not exactly true.
Well, compared to my usual activism.
Well, that is true. Yes.
Well, you see, the cancer probably did hold me back a little bit. But at the same time, I stayed away from you. And yet, I got exactly what I wanted. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for us both. I'm so happy for us both.
Listen, it was no big deal. The landlord was a creep. I'll find a place soon enough.
But in the meantime, you need a place to live. Is that right?
It's just for a couple of days, I swear.
All right, no problem.
You sure?
Of course, Nick, your family.
Great. I'll go grab the rest of the stuff off my motorcycle.
Oh, what now? Hello.
So how are Carly and the kids?
Oh, they're all fine. Thanks for asking.
Think Hal's gonna reconsider giving you your job back? I mean, considering what happened at the telephone that
He
day.
gave me a part-time job for now.
Part-time?
That's all that was available.
Oh, because they hired Nick.
Yeah, I hear he's a good cop. I just hope it works out for him.
Sorry, that was Lisa over at the Lakeview. She's thinking about doing some renovations on a few suites, and she asked me to stop by.
Guess we'll pick up where we left off later.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You mind if I tag along to the hotel?
Not at all.
In fact, Mike, I got nothing but time on my hands, so if you could use the extra help on the renovations.
That'd be great. I'd love the extra help.
Great.
Hey, don't worry about Nick. I'll find him a place myself, okay?
I think he can stay as long as he wants.
I love you. I'll see you in a little bit.
Bye.
See you soon, Katie.
Bye, Jack.
2 days, right? You promise? Scout's on. All right. See you in a bit. I'm sorry about this.
It's okay. What happened at the other place?
It just really didn't work out. You know I'm particular about my living space.
Are you now?
Mike and Jack, are they good friends?
Yeah, very good friends. Weird, huh? You'd think they'd hate each other after being involved with the same woman at one time.
No way.
You and Jack?
No, not me and Jack. Mike and Carly, Jack's wife.
Oh. Mike and Carly. How did they hook up?
That's a long story.
It's all right. I got a lot of time.
Barbara, there has to be a way to care about Will without alienating him. And unfortunately, that means we have to back off and let him play out this thing with Gwen.
Play out this thing? He's ready to throw away his life on this girl.
Oh, come on. How many teenage romances go the distance? Will's just trying to find himself, and we've got to let him.
You explain to me how quitting high school and living behind a garage is helping him find himself.
I'll talk to him about going back to school.
Well,
I
good
agree with
luck
you there.
on that. Oh, by the way, has he told you that he's planning on working at the garage?
No. So he's getting a job. What's wrong with that?
Oh, come on. Get serious. Our son should not be working on carburetors. He should be learning how to perform heart surgery, learning how to master an opening statement to a jury.
Oh, come on. It'll do him good to get his hands a little dirty. Anyway, why can't he do that and go back to school? You can't plot out his life for him, Barbara. You've got to let him discover it for himself. Maybe it's with Gwen, maybe it isn't. Either way, there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, no? Just watch me.
It happened when I fell down the steps in New York. The doctor said I must have had a concussion because it affected my pituitary gland, and now it won't produce hormones.
That'll keep you from having children?
Yeah, I can't get pregnant again.
Oh, Gwen.
I went to Dr. Schuller because I thought that I was pregnant already, and then I found out that I won't get to be a mom again.
I don't understand this. If it's a hormonal thing, they can give you pills or shots or something,
Well,
right?
That's what we were hoping for, but Dr. Schiller found out I had a blood clot a few years ago, and they won't give you hormones if you've had a blood clot.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so am I.
Well, there's got to be other options. We'll get you a second opinion.
And they'll just tell me the same thing, that I can't get pregnant. And it's your fault.
What? No, please, don't say that.
You tried to grab Billy. You tried to grab him out of the carriage. That's why I fell down those stairs.
I was just trying to get the baby back. I certainly was not trying to hurt you.
But you did.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Just stay out of it.
No, please, Jen. Please, promise me that you'll get a second opinion. Gwen, you can't give up so easily like this.
Why are you pretending to care? You never thought that I would make a good mom in the first place.
I was wrong. And I'm sorry. Please, please, don't push me away, Gwen. We need each other.
I have Will. I don't need anybody else.
Let me help you. Let me help you find a doctor. If there's a specialist someplace, I'll get you there no matter what it takes. Just please, please don't shut me out, Gwen.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
I have an offer for you of a job.
Surprised? Suspicious?
I think you're hiding behind Gwen because you're afraid to go out in the world and fight for what it is you really want in life.
He has no memory of the crime.
To do whatever I can to get back those few hours.
But his daughter saw everything.
I'm trying to protect my father.
And she's ready to take the fall.
There's no way a jury will believe you're a cold-blooded murderer.
But will the evidence expose the truth?
If they don't think that I fired the guy, they can come after John.
The Young and the Restless, CBS Daytime.
I don't want your help, Carly.
We're family.
No, we're sisters, only by chance, and we probably would have been better off never finding out.
I don't feel that way.
Yeah, well, I do. Family never really worked out, and you're only helping me anyways because you want your guilt to go away.
Of course I feel guilty. Gwen, I was so wrong about you. I made so many mistakes. But I can't lose you, not so soon after finding you.
Look, that's what you want, but I don't. Stop trying to push your way into my life. You're messing everything up for me. Just give it up.
Go away! I can't do that. I won't. I will leave you alone for now, but I will not turn my back on you.
I think you should probably go now.
I'm sorry for raising my voice. I need this job.
I'm sorry. I don't think it's gonna work out.
Well, I hope this is the beginning of a new era in your life. Constructive non-involvement.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Do you? Well, don't get your hopes up too high. No, I mean, there have been changes in these last months when one faces death in the eye or he faces one. It's no fun, but it is very liberating. And I'll tell you something. You think about life and what's important in life.
Surviving is what is important, Mother, please.
No, my
Yes.
darling. Not just simple survival, no. Not if you're all alone and no one loves you. And I am never going to take any of you for granted, ever, ever again.
I will never take you for granted.
Thank you, honey.
I can't believe we almost lost you.
You didn't. I'm still here, and I'm going to stick around. All right, never mind me. You and Holden, you're the news at the moment. Oh, let me savor it.
Okay. Can I ask you a favor?
Sure.
Would you give me away?
Would I give you away? I thought you'd never ask, honey. I thought you'd never ask.
Okay. I rounded up 2 out of 3. Nat was still sleeping. I didn't want to wake her. I didn't think she would get what was happening anyway.
Okay.
Well, what is happening?
Well,
Dad
something-
wouldn't tell us. That
It's
was a
something
surprise.
wonderful. It's a wonderful surprise.
Luke, your mom, and me, we are renewing our vows.
Hey.
For real?
Yes.
For real.
Tomorrow, we're all gonna move back home.
Yippee, is it like a real wedding?
Yeah, it was sort of. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Can I be the flower girl?
Oh, of course you can be the flower
Yes,
girl.
absolutely. Come on,
sweetheart.
Come with me, sweetheart. We're going to pick out the perfect frock for the flower girl. Frock is the word for dress. Oh, here, come on. Let's go. Come on. Oh, boy.
Well, congratulations, Dad. I mean, you kept telling me it would all work out.
That's right. Things did work out for your mom and me. But for you, I'm not so sure.
Whatever went on between Mike and Carly is in the past. It's dead and buried.
Yeah, but it never bubbles to the surface.
What are you trying to do, make me jealous?
No. I wonder about those guys. It doesn't bother Jack that Mike has been with the woman he's married to?
That would be pointless. Jack and Carly are just as solid as Mike and me.
Hasn't been like that forever.
Couples go through rough patches sometimes.
So Mike just happened to get in the middle of Jack and Carly's rough patch, is that it?
What difference does it make? I don't see how any of this could make any difference to you.
Hope you don't hold anything against Nick.
Oh, no, hey, he was offered a job and he took it. I don't blame him.
Well, neither do I, but I feel a little weird that my cousin took your job.
Mike, it was my own fault. I made choices. They got me into trouble, and now I have to live with that. Besides, everything I read about your cousin, he's a good guy and he's a good cop.
Apparently so, which is the biggest surprise of all to me.
Why'd you say that?
I mean, I always imagined he'd be on the other side of the jail cell, that's all.
Really?
Yeah, man, he was pretty wild growing up, you know? Respect for authority was not in his vocabulary.
Is that a fact?
Excuse me. Hi. Yeah. I'm looking for a girl. Gwen Norbeck. She came in here to apply for a job.
Yeah, bathroom.
So did she get the job?
Will, I'm glad I ran into you.
Dad, there's nothing left for us to say.
Yes, there is a lot. Listen, I'm no happier about the way your mother handled this situation than you are, but there's got to be some middle ground.
I'm not interested. Dad, you're not going to tell me what I can or can't do or who I can or can't be with, okay?
Your mom's just scared to let go. Now, that's probably something you're not going to understand until you're a parent.
It doesn't matter. She can give my trust fund away. I don't care. I'll do what normal people do. I'll get a job and save money. In fact, I already am.
Yeah, your mother told me you were trying to get a job at Bert's Garage.
Yeah, actually, I did. I can start whenever I want.
You really think that's the best thing for you?
There's nothing wrong with being a mechanic for a while.
Not what I mean, but it just gives your mom more ammo. And what about school?
Gwen and I need to get settled first.
I'd really like to support you, Will, but it doesn't seem to me like you're making some real smart choices here.
Dad, you're as bad as Mom.
Come on, be fair. You're blowing off school when you're just about to graduate, and you're taking on a job which I doubt has anything to do with what you really want in life.
Maybe I don't have big plans, Dad. Maybe I don't have a dream like you did to be a cop.
Everybody's got a dream, son.
Well, maybe mine's just to be left alone.
Well, I think you're scared. I think you're hiding behind Gwen because you're afraid to go out in the world and fight for what it is you really want in life.
Okay, so I got drunk again, and that's stupid, I know.
You pulled a knife on somebody.
I thought Keith was taking Mom away from us. I was trying to fight back the only way I knew how.
Luke, I want you to talk to somebody.
You mean like you want me to see a shrink?
Yes, I want you to talk to a shrink. You have been through more than anybody your age should ever have to go through. Just talk to somebody about everything that happened.
Okay, but with Keith out of the picture, I mean, everything is gonna be fine again. We can finally start acting like a family.
That's right. And we can start right here. I want you to be my best man.
Sorry, I don't want to make it seem like I'm prying.
Well, it kind of seemed that way, but it's okay.
I guess it's just that I'm curious about Jack. I mean, all I hear every day at the station is how great of a cop he is and how great of a guy he is. It's tough sitting at his desk. You know what I mean?
I bet. Everybody loves Jack.
Yeah, and Carly at the top of the list, right?
Absolutely.
I guess it's been my experience that some people aren't as perfect as other people think.
Can I give you some advice?
Sure.
Don't go out of your way to prove that you're a better cop than Jack.
You look out for your friends, don't you? That's good. Jack and Carly are lucky.
They're lucky because they have each other. They're pretty much the happiest couple I know.
Take your word for it.
Nick was just a kid when he left town. You know, full of fire, a lot of attitude. Obviously, along the way, he grew up, left all that anger behind.
So he was pretty angry as a kid?
It wasn't. But he was a good kid behind it all. He just... I don't know, he was more like a brother to me than a cousin. You know, I knew I could trust that guy. You know, he'd always go to bat for me. He'd go to bat for anybody he cared about. As long as you didn't tell him what to do.
Oh, yeah, he and Hal should be making beautiful music together. I predict fireworks in the near future.
That's why he needs a friend in the department. I mean, I know he's a little bit cocky, but it's just a defense. I mean, the guys happen to be in your shadow right now, and that is not a place for a new cop to be.
My shadow is pretty tattered at the moment.
Jack, you try to protect your wife. I guarantee you there's not another cop in that building that would have done the exact same thing.
Maybe.
No, maybe, for sure. Look, man, you'll get back on track. Just give it time.
Hi, Carly. You are here. Your babysitter told me you'd be here. Nice lady, Ellen.
Yes, well, remind me to fire that nice lady for telling you where I am.
Be nice. This is your lucky day.
No, not so far, and it seems to be going downhill quite fast.
Oh, come on now. I have an offer for you of a job.
You came here to offer me a job.
Surprised?
Suspicious.
Oh, don't be, really. An opening came up, and naturally I thought of you.
Why?
Because you are very talented. And we have worked together before, and I know things must be a little difficult for you right now with Jack's suspension.
He's been reinstated.
Really?
Actually.
That is wonderful. Still, maybe you have a little financial catching up to do, and,
Hey, Barbara, how about we just cut right to the finish line, all right? And you tell me what it is you really want.
Why must everything I do have an ulterior motive?
You know what? You don't even have to tell me. I think I can make a pretty accurate guess. This has to do with Gwen.
Perhaps.
You want me to get her away from Will.
They don't belong together.
They seem pretty happy to me.
They're misguided. It's a disaster in the making. And you can't want that for your sister, can you?
I don't want her to get hurt. No.
Well, good. Then maybe you will help me stop them. And I'll make it worth your while.
Nothing you say is gonna change my mind. I love Gwen, and I'm staying with her.
All right, Gwen is your business. I'm looking at the bigger picture here, Will. I mean, you were back on track. You were back in school. You were getting your grades up. You'd put all that bad stuff behind you. I was proud of you.
Now that I'm working on cars and I'm taking time off school, the pride is out the window. Is that how it is?
Come on. Just think hard about who you want to be and where you want to end up in life. It's easy to take a wrong turn and never come back from it. I don't want to see that happen to you.
Dad, then just trust me enough to let me keep going.
I'm trying, son. I really, really am. I've got to get back to work.
Okay, well, next time you see Mom, can you please just try and talk to her?
I'll do what I can.
Hey.
Hey.
Everything okay?
No, with my family, never. But it doesn't matter. Did you get the job?
No, it didn't work out.
He's an idiot for not hiring you. I'm gonna go talk to him.
No, he made up his mind.
Well, you know, you'll get something. In the meantime, I'm working for Bert. He hired me at the garage.
What, are you kidding me? Well, you're too good for a job like that.
Nothing wrong with learning how to work on cars.
Unless you want to do it for the rest of your life, that's not you. This is exactly what I didn't want to happen.
Gwen, it's no big deal. I'm just gonna be pulling in some money.
You're supposed to get me out of this mess, not join me in it.
Gwen, I'm gonna do whatever I can so that we can make ends meet. I'm not ashamed to get my hands dirty.
Do you think I want to spend the rest of my life with a mechanic?
It's just for now.
Never mind.
Wait, it's a stupid job, just a job. I don't have to
It's
take
not
it.
the job, Will. It's everything.
What are you talking about?
It's no good, Will. For either of us. Go back to your mom. Have her give you back everything that you lost.
Gwen, wait!
That was fast.
That's my meeting so I can get back.
Damn it. I can't do this to you guys. Listen, I'm not even here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go upstairs and close my door and you won't even know what I mean.
Aren't you supposed to be at work?
Yeah, but when I got evicted, I took a couple days off to find another place.
How's that going?
Making some phone calls. Listen, I know you guys don't want a house guest. And I promise you, it's only gonna take me a couple days.
You don't have to worry, Nick. You can stay until you find a good place.
Thanks, Katie. But I swear, 2 days tops.
You know, if you keep encouraging him, he might just stay.
Well, you know how hard it is to find a decent place in this town?
How do you get thrown out of his other place? I mean, how do you get thrown out of a place in one day?
I don't know. Who knows?
Hey. You know, you didn't look as happy as I would have thought you'd be in there.
No, I am. I think it's great.
Yeah. But, so why are you so pensive?
I messed up, Grandma. I was trying to be strong, and I slipped.
Oh, doesn't. So pick yourself up, dust yourself off, kick a bench or something like that, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we got a pact. We got to take care of ourselves. both of us, so that we could live forever. And now I'm keeping my part of the bargain. You gotta take care of yours.
Well, I'm trying, but it is a lot harder than I thought.
Yeah. Guess what? Everything is. Everything is. But this news of your mom and your dad back together again, we've been waiting for that so long.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So why don't we enjoy it? It's a reason for us to keep strong and to keep fighting, right?
Right.
No, really, right. Right.
Right.
You're a good kid, and I love you, and I'm proud of you. Just,
I love
honey.
you too, Grandma.
Oh. Okay, I gotta go, because I gotta rest up for the big event. I won't. Anyway, I'll see you later, and I love you. Bye. Oh.
Come on, Carly, I'm making you an offer that's going to benefit everybody.
I'm not interested, Barbara. And you don't care what benefits Gwen. You just want to keep her away from Will because you don't think she's good enough.
They don't belong together.
That is not for you to decide.
Carly, they're teenagers. They belong in school. They shouldn't be worrying about paying rent and putting food on the table.
What's the matter, Barbara? Are you afraid that Will might learn something about life that you can't teach him?
The only thing those two kids are going to learn is how to fail.
Maybe not.
Get real.
Barbara, they love each other.
They don't know what love is.
Why would you want to keep them from finding out?
Because they're wrong for each other.
Would any girl be right? You haven't even given Gwen a chance.
Okay, face it, Carly. This relationship is going to crash and burn. And if you really love your sister, you'll do everything you can to stop it. For God's sake, hasn't Gwen suffered enough?
Run a check on Burton Miller. He runs an auto repair shop over on Lincoln.
Yes, sir.
Check his permits, run his records, the whole 9 yards.
Is there something specific I'm looking for?
Anything that's on the up and up.
Gwen, what happened? What's wrong?
I am ruining your life, Will. I'm dragging you down.
Why do you say that? Look at me. Gwen, I am happier with you than I have been ever.
How? You've lost practically everything because of me.
I found what's important. Gwen, I love you.
I was scared that you weren't going to come after me for a minute.
I'd chase you across the country, across the world.
Really?
I don't care about college. I don't care about trust funds. I don't care about the future or anything if I'm not with you. You're what matters. You're all that matters.
On the next, As the World Turns.
I want you and Johnny to move in with me.
Your license has been suspended.
So I can't work anymore.
Not in this state.
Oh, God, what happened? Oh, God, what happened? I just wanted you to love me. That's all I wanted.
Thursday, a dead mogul with a twisted fetish.
Is that a diaper?
It's CSI's weirdest case yet.
Just when you thought you'd seen it all.
CSI. Then...
This case is really getting to you.
Yeah.
Without a Trace, CBS Thursday.